Hey, it's Sharon Icy here and at it again. I'm acting like this is a regular thing for me. No, I just started. So what? So what, you might ask, right? Whatever. Anyways, so last time I had a podcast, it was, Whispers of a Dream. You think, oh, this must be the second chapter, but no. Because like I've been telling you guys for a while, I have novels that I'm writing. They're on web novel. But I've decided to bring web novel, the other novels to you guys. Just so it's simpler. This is the first chapter of the Villainess Handbook to Survival. This is the origins. Okay. So, Ruth and her family owned a family business in a busy city. They lived in Tokyo, Japan. Her mother was from France, and her father was born in Tokyo. Her older brother was also born in Japan. Ruth's mother, Gabriella, was of a dark tone. So, Ruth was also darker. Which, yes, I know, kind of weird to mention, but look, honestly, we both know how things get. I mean, being a colored woman is just hard in the streets of the suburbs. Okay, I'm kidding, I'm done. It's just hard in general. I had more or less made this character a very, different character. You'll find out as the story goes on. Anyways, back to the story. That being said, many saw her as a black but didn't pay her much mind. What family? What kind of family is that? With that being the case, since she was born to the age of 4, her brother Akira treated her very well. Akira's the brother that was mentioned earlier, that's 4 years older than her, that was born in Japan. He was a really sweet kid, actually. His mom was something else. You don't really get to know a lot about her as of right now. You'll find out more about her later, but you find out she's a real piece of work. She a real tool, like one of those rich people. I guess when you're burying a seat, of its own business. Anyways, that's beside the point. Her brother Akira treated her very well. All was good until the day she entered school. That day, Wreath was gifted the name Fuji and was moved to the advanced classes. Everybody was amazing. Quickly tried to get close to her for various reasons. Any reason you can think of. Children suck sometimes. Then again, so do adults. So, who am I to talk? Anyways, everyone was, once the school, and most remembered Fuji instead of Wreath. Did Akira feel the need to suppress and single out his sister? At first, she would simply hide her work and books, along with spending extra time studying and widening his study methods. Basically, he was an ass. Sorry, no. He was a buttface. My apologies. Honestly, jealous 8-year-olds, I'm telling you, jealous children, vengeful children are just scary. Really freaking scary. I'm telling you, my man. It's terrifying. Let's see. Ruth never bothered with the missing weeks, as she had few things she couldn't pick up after a few times. She would learn and comprehend a topic after 30 minutes of instruction, along with 10 minutes of putting it into practice. This petty sabotage gave Akira short-lived relief and put him at ease. The day report cards came. It showed Akira with a perfect 105%. Everyone being the father and other family, like uncles and aunts on the phone, were happy, and Akira enjoyed all the attention. I mean, he's an attention, he's an attention. Anyways, it's sad how much he clings to how he clings desperately for gratification and, recognition. But you come to find out he's a trash can. Either way, he's a horrible person. So, I mean, I guess you can't say that. He might be a really decent person. You really don't know, but that's beside the point. Anyways. Reese grabs her report card to open secretly in her room till, Fuji, come and look at your big brother's report card. Maybe you'll learn something. Reese begrudgingly comes. Okay, father. She smiles at her brother as he did so well. Good job, brother. I'm so happy. Akira, smirking. Let's see. Yeah, you see, she's sweet. She's nice. She did shoot him immediately. She really could have. Honestly, for me, I would have shot her. Well, not her. I would have shot him. But that's just me. Okay. Good job, brother. Wow. Not what I meant to say. Good job, brother. I'm so happy. Holding back her disgust for the behavior of her family, her dad takes without remorse, and her brother, Akira, in the depths of night was a shady fox. I mean, he is. I mean, he'd come and steal her bucks, so he was definitely shady. Like, no kid, no shade. All the shade, actually. All the freaking shade. Let's see. Her care for her brother, who once loved her, was the only thing that kept her even a small bit of peace. Oh my god. She's like, what? She's so young, and yet they're already so ratchet. They're so, like, they're like trash cans. Walking freaking trash cans. And you wonder why she puts up with them. Because if they were me, I would have just pound and, ended it all. But, I'm not her. I mean, I made her, but I'm not her. That's the whole point. Anyways, Akira smirks, not wanting to hold back on showing the gap between them set by years. Show us yours, Wraith. Let's see if you still live up to your nickname, Fuji. Sorry. That's definitely not how he sounds. It's more like, show us yours, Wraith. Let's see if you still live up to your nickname, Fuji. You're not cocky. Really cocky. The moment she heard her brother say those words, something did not sit well within her. She slowly opened her and makes a feeling sensation flowing in circles within her. Oh, sister. Oh, dear sister. No. Sorry, I totally missed it. Here it is. Oh, here it is. Let's see. She slowly opened hers. What am I doing? Did I do some private and change you to make it seem less impressive? I shouldn't have came out. What did her show up and brother? Why does it matter? A mix of fear and anticipation flows circles within her. Oh, dear sister. Let's not keep father waiting. With a burst of fleeting confidence, we finishes ripping it open and unfolds it. Fearful of the response, she looks away. Oh my. Just like the nickname would suggest, they have 172% on classes above your grade. Truly do you deserve to be Fuji? In shock. In fear, Reed looks to confirm. No, it can't be I. Looking up at her brother. Akira, I'm so sorry. Akira, I'm so sorry. Akira walked away with her saying a word. Without her saying a word. Wow. I need to do better at reading. And from that day forward, it was never the same. I mean, their siblinghood was trash. I am so sorry. Some noisy person wants to be loud. Maybe you guys don't really do it, but I definitely do it, and it's driving me bonkers. So, anyway, sorry for the interruption. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I want to make you guys sit here for a long time, listen to the story, my life. Honestly, I just want you guys to hear the story, but that's beside the point. Oh, honey. Anyways. Yeah. Let's get back to the story. Back to the story time. Okay, it's not story time, sorry. From that day forward, they were never the same. They would rarely speak to each other without a reason. During that time, we thought up a plan so that siblinghood could be mended. And now that was all like the stuff you need to know before it all gets started. That's their sibling dynamic. He hates her. She just wants them to get along. The dad is a trash con. But it's okay. It gets better for our girl. Okay. My name was Wreath 9. I was once a young CEO. Why do I say once? Because my older brother, my one and only, that I held so dear to my heart, killed me. He was jealous that he was looked over as the heir. I, who was born black hair and hazel eyes, the same as father's, but brother was a brunette with dark green eyes, same as his mother. Though I was 4 years younger, I was only a year behind him when it came to my ability and legacies, and leagues ahead of him in the qualities and skills to run a business. It became obvious by the time I was 14 and brother was 18 that I would take over the business. This only made brother mad. But I never thought he was mad at me. I never once thought he was mad at me. I had always thought he was mad at father and mother for our differences. He graduated from high school just for his 18th birthday. It took him 3 years to get through, and that time we did not talk at all. I graduated from high school the following year after my brother, and I also took 3 years. I had this desire to see every problem in story, which meant I never much liked the hero, the White Lotus girl, that always seems to just attract taken men So I majored in business and majored in writing and story analyzing. By the time I graduated, he had been working for the company for almost 4 years at Dad's side. I entered directly after graduating and was given my office near Father's, leaving brother with an emotion to marketing manager. I was promoted to CEO 6 months later, leaving my brother's resentment growing. I was only in the office 3 months when my brother entered my office and had me dragged out for embezzlement charges, harassment of the interns and secretaries. I tried my harassment of the interns and secretaries. I tried my best to show that they were not true, but I was already branded the villainess and lost my father's love, plus his approval to run the business. While I was in prison waiting for my trial, sorry, that was an alarm. While I was in prison waiting for my trial, my brother came to see me. He came and smiling and laughing as he said, Dad never should have picked you. You couldn't even prove your own innocence. Somberly I replied, I was good to you. I had everything planned to let you have it once I was 19. I wanted to travel the world as a bird, not an anchor. Why couldn't you have just waited 3 more months? You hate me so much, you let me take these crimes to ruin the family's name, even after I tried so hard to be a good sister to you. Crying on the other side of the bar, his eyes glint with anger. Don't even try to say that. You should have just played dumb, but you'll now die just as dumb as I really wanted you to be. But I'll tell you, there really was embezzlement. I was the one embezzling. I had also made sure that the marketing section could do whatever they want. His laughter was a madman satisfied. I'll make sure to note you as a golden egg, too weak to survive in the business world. Now goodbye forever, my dear little sister. Walking out as I'm crying on the floor, cursing him to suffer upon my life. You evil, evil man. For you, I hope you suffer. I'll never let this go. I'll haunt you forever. I'll destroy everyone like you. I'll give in full what your kind deserves. On my knees, heartbroken and weak from the lack of food and water, I begin to think, is this how I die? Can I not prove my innocence? Why must I have to end like this? Just when I think it's over, I feel warm and a voice speaking to me. Are you ready? Would you like to make good on those curses? With a bright light and a soft voice, I awoke, confused and surprised. Where am I? The system appeared to be a fairy and a techno design of code. You're in a space between worlds, a center where those truly wronged and labeled villainous seeking help find it. I will be your assistant and coach through rewriting the stories with the truly lovesick teens, the stern but caring wives, and all others that have been lied to, cheated, and wronged to get their happily ever after. Looking in shock and amaze. You heard my pain and my conviction? So you brought me here so I can finally do what I've always wanted? The system smiled. Yes. Yes, we have. Are you ready for a new life? And helping those like you? Standing, I smile as I walk to the chair in the middle of the room. Well, what's my first mission? I'm ready to go and change things. The screen beeps and the room fades as the story begins. And that, in the Imperial calendar, year 272, set in the show called Why the White Lotus is Loved. And that's the end of the chapter, folks. If you want to see how the rest of the story unfolds, please stick around. Come back and watch me but we break it down. Of course, you could always read ahead on web novel because, like I said, the story's already set in stone. It'll flow and flow and flow even more. I'm only here so you don't have to sit down and read it yourself. You can just listen. I'm here for your enjoyment and your amusement. I hope my spoken rendition of the Villainess Handbook to Survival Chapter 1 was fantastic. I hope this was something that you enjoyed, and I hope you come back again. I hope that you all enjoy this and have a wonderful morning, evening, night, day. I hope you're all blessed, loved, cherished, and safe. Have an amazing, everything, to be honest. Now, hope to see you guys again. Bye!